Hey guys, Fox here. It's been quite a while since I've done a video. I am just filmed a game room tour, so I'll be working on editing that and make it, somewhat nice. But until then, until I finish doing that, I have a few pickups here that I got. Some big ones too. So I'll save the big one for last. First up, GameStop had their power-ups reward day or whatever the fuck they call it. So they had a buy two get one on all their pre-owned stuff, and all their books and strategy guides were 50% off. So first up, I finally picked up a copy of Tokyo Mirage Sessions Sharp FE. This game I've been wanting to try. I've been waiting for it to drop in price, but it doesn't seem to be doing that. So I went ahead and picked it up anyway. So I think this is probably going to end up being a bit of a pricey game eventually. So yeah. Along with it, I picked up a copy of Knight's Journey into Dreams on the Wii. Not a very expensive game, but it's something that I've been looking to add to the collection lately. And lastly, I picked up a copy of Dragon Quest Swords, early Wii title where you wave around as a sword and shit. I've heard it's okay for a waggle control game, but should be a fun game to mess around with. And then I picked up one book, and that's this. This fucker is about 45 bucks. I mean, you can get it cheaper on Amazon new, but with 50% off and the power-ups rewards gives you an additional 10% off everything that day. I ended up picking this up for like 21 bucks, so that's cheaper than I could find it on Amazon and the sort. So I was happy to grab this for so cheap. As you can tell, I haven't popped it open yet. When I find some free time to sit down and want to read something, then I will. And then I got a bunch of thrift store finds over the last couple weeks. First up, I found a nice, teal colored DualShock 2 controller for the PS2. The sucker is clean. I haven't seen a teal one before, so I was happy to grab that, add that to the collection, and can get rid of one of my shitty black ones that's on the verge of death. And then I picked up the clear green Xbox S controller. I think this is the this might be Halo, but they probably sold these separately too. But stupid me, as I was walking out of the store, I noticed that it's missing the second part of the cable. You know how it had that detach. It's like a safety thing for the Xbox, so this would pull out instead of ripping your system out of the fucking shelf. But so I'm missing one of those, so I'll probably just gank one off of another regular black controller or something. Got a copy of Wario Land 4 Game Boy Advance. I don't own this one, so good to add that to the collection. Picked up a copy of NBA Hangtime, which is, from what I hear, is very similar to the NBA Jam, but some say this is actually a little better. It has more things to do, better stuff, more music, more players, better teams, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I haven't played it, but that's what I hear. So I heard it was a fairly good NBA game, so picked that one up. I think it was like $4. Not bad. Found a loose copy of Star Wars Battlefront for the original Xbox. People really like this game, so I went ahead and picked it up because it was, even though it's loose, but the disc was clean. Found another copy of Final Fantasy Tactics, but unfortunately, let's see if I can open this one-handed. That would be a copy of Final Fantasy IX Disc 1. But the Salvation Army was having 50% off everything today, and their CDs are typically $1.50, so I only paid 75 cents, so I got pretty much a case and manual for Final Fantasy Tactics Greatest Hits Edition. So either I'll try to just sell this off on eBay or something, somebody will want to complete their disc-only copy, or I'll find a disc. So let's see here. something new. Alright, so here's some me doing some dumbass shit at the thrift store. So, find a copy of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt for the Xbox One for only like $4. I was like, sweet, I'll take that. I'll resell it because I have the PS4 version. Make a few bucks, you know, put it towards some other games. But, so, it has all this shit in it. It has the compendium, it had the world map, soundtrack, the stickers, all that shit. Missing the fucking game disc. So, and of course, you know, thrift stores, when you buy games, you can't return that shit. So, now I have an almost complete version of Witcher 3, but no fucking game. Same problem when I picked up Witcher 2 Enhanced Edition for the 360. Everything's in there. The little strategy book, the map, the manual, game disc 1, soundtrack, no game disc 2. Forgot to check for the second game disc. Let that be a note to you guys when you're looking at games. Make sure that all game discs are in there, not just one of them. My bad. Also, here, I picked up a complete version of Star Wars Battlefront for the Xbox. So, what's funny is that loose copy, let me rephrase that, that was sitting in here on top of a regular copy of it. So, that's a Platinum Hits disc. And then it was sitting right there on top of the regular one. So, 2 for 1. Hot dog. I'll probably sell that disc only. Make a couple bucks off of it, I'm sure. Put towards something else. Next, I found something that I think is a pretty uncommon game. And you get these old GameStop stickers off here at the thrift store. Spy vs. Spy on the Xbox. I'm pretty sure this is fairly uncommon, so I went ahead and picked it up. The disc is in pretty good shape. There's no manual, unfortunately, but yeah, I'll give it a try. If I like it, I'm going to go ahead and keep it in the collection. If not, I'll just probably sell it off or something. Yeah, lots of Xbox love here, guys. We got a complete copy of Need for Speed Underground 2, which is a pretty damn good Need for Speed game. Copy of GoldenEye Rogue Agent. It's a meh game. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not good either. And lastly, for the Xbox, got a copy of Amped 2. These are pretty fun snowboarding games. I had fun with the original one, so I saw this for pretty cheap, so I picked it up. Not that price. Goodwill prices, you know, like $3. I don't remember on that one specifically. Then we got a couple PS2 games. We got Medal of Honor Rising Sun. I actually like this game. I like the Frontline and this one on the original on the PS2. That's complete. Another complete game is Splinter Cell on the PS2. I don't see this as often. I usually see Splinter Cell for the original Xbox a lot, which I think I have a copy of. So, yeah, I'm not sure if I'll keep that one. And lastly, for new games, Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. I actually heard that this is actually a really good version of the game. And added a few things. You added 2 more playable characters right here. It's Chicken Red and the old dude. I forgot their names, sorry. I don't know if they say it on there, but anyways. Yeah, Red and Mori. There you go. So they're playable characters, but I hear it's not till close to the end of the game. But yeah, lots of fun. Because I just recently finished Dragon Quest Builders and really fucking had a lot of fun with that game. So loving some Dragon Quest. Alright, another pickup found on Craigslist is a Big Daddy here in the game room. So this will be a little sneak preview. And that's this Wii U kiosk. Found a guy on Craigslist. He was trying to sell this off because he wanted to buy his son an Xbox One. And so I messaged him and I was like, what's your current offer? He's like, 150 bucks, but I'm going to wait to see how high the offers go after a couple days. I was like, well, I'll tell you what, dude. I'll give you 200 bucks for it. And I have a truck and I'll come and pick it up right now. And he thought about it and then he got back to me like an hour later. He's like, sure, what time you want to get it? And I was like, right after work. So I headed over there, picked it up. Real nice guy, real smart. apparently a pretty good video game collector himself. So helped me load this in the truck, and then I had to call a friend to come over to my house to bring this into the basement because this motherfucker weighs about 350 pounds because there's a metal base down there, and it goes all the way up the spine to hold the TV and shit up. I don't have it on right now, but you guys will see it on during the game room tour, so you guys can check it out there. There's blue LED lights, the Wii U sign lights up, lights all over. There's a clear plastic case that normally goes over the Wii U to lock it in place, but then you have to have a fan on the back to get the heat out of there. So I was like, well, if I want to play it and exchange games, I'm just going to keep that fucking thing off of there, and then I unplug the fan so it doesn't make a lot of noise. So there we have it. That was the big purchase, which I thought was a pretty fucking good deal. These things could go for quite a bit of money. This one's in fairly good shape. I need to clean up some scuffs there on the front case there, a little bit on the base too, so it won't be too bad. I'm not sure if I showed this, but I'm pretty sure I didn't. I got a new poster here, and that's for Trails of Cold Steel 2. It's the only poster I could find anywhere online, and you really wouldn't be able to recognize this at all unless you got pretty much to the end of the game. So yeah, really digging that poster, loving it. Alright guys, well, those are the pickups for the last few weeks, so thanks for watching.